Hey, everybody. Divine present moment to you, fellow souls, wherever you are in this space time reality, in this real but not real illusion. How the hell are you, everybody? How the hell are you? It's Tucker Harlan's birthday, everybody. Tucker Harlan, your birthday's on American Thanksgiving. What a day for you, pal. I hope you still feel special. Happy birthday, buddy, to our grade 7 little buddy out there in Kentucky. Sherzi, namaste. CL, namaste. Welcome in everybody on the Instagram Live. We got Lauren, we got JT, Joel Taylor, followed by Curtis Warren. He must be one of the Newmarket Hurricanes. What's going on, Joel? Trey, Travel Buff 79, Ken. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Tucker Harlan is 13 years old, people. Man, we're going back a long time, eh, Tucker? Jack Adams, how the hell are you, pal? Namaste to you and yours. Divine present moment. I love you, brother. How the hell are you? Tuning into the stream for the first time on American Thanksgiving? You kidding me? What are you doing, pal? Just chilling at home with the fam? Thought you'd check in? Checking the phone with the fam? Or are you with the boys playing hockey? What's going on with you, pal? Let us know. Yeah, Tucker Harlan's just a little young buck, 13 years old. He's a damn teenager for the first time. Namaste, Cam, Scully, welcome in, brother. How the hell are you, pal? What's been going on in your life? Any more compassionate listening calls? Anything going on? Let us know. How's the tiny home coming? How's that been this week? How's that been, pal? CL, haha, so you gotta watch your mouth, Sherzi. I don't know. Free game in here. Free game in here. You're nearing the limit of recorded music that can be shared in a live video. I got it. I'm not playing it anymore. Instagram. We're all good. We're all good. Keon Clarkson, welcome in. Austin Franchise Francis, welcome in. Mel, how the hell are you? Divine present moment, everybody. Austin, what's new in your world, pal? Any new movie scripts out there floating around? Getting any interest? Let us know. Sherzi, that's going to be hard. It's below my eyes, hard to see. Hey, you let it fly as much as you want, Sherzi. You say anything you want, pal. There's no rules here. There's no rules here. Cam, got my snow tires on today. Talk about timely. No kidding. That'll work. That'll work. Jason Byrne Hannah. Namaste. What's going on, pal? Welcome in. Welcome in. Melanie, acutely sick all of a sudden, but I got this. Okay, Mel. I'm so sorry to hear that. Acutely sick all of a sudden. Is it sickness like you're saying? Is it just pain you're going through? I feel like you would have differentiated if it was just pain. So you must be actually sick. So sorry to hear that. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know what you got going on. Man, that sucks. Being sick sucks. It always feels so damn shitty. And you always take for granted how good you feel when you're not sick. Sherzi's jealous of Cam Sholey. Got to drive to a game Saturday and it's supposed to be a big winter storm. Ooh. Oh, we got Jason Byrne Hannah in the kick stream as well. Namaste, brother. Thank you so much. Were you the new subscriber today? Is that who came in with the new subscriber today? Linz, namaste. Thank you for announcing your presence. I can't see you in here. I'm assuming Lisa's here as well. Namaste to both of you. Divine present moment. How the hell are you? Nolan Thompson. What's going on, brother? Namaste. How the hell are you, brother? What's going on? Check in, brother. Namaste. Get us the meditation check-in here. You know what I'm all about. You know what I'm all about. What's going on in your world in the meditation journey, brother? Let us know. I love it, Jason Burnhanna. Thank you so much for the subscriber. You're our 35th subscriber. Thank you so much. Started a kick to watch the stream. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Lynn, she isn't on just yet, so it's just me for now, but my day has been well. And you? I'm so glad it's been well for you, Linz. How's school going? It's been so beautiful over here. When there's nothing but presence, everything just moves exactly how it's supposed to. It couldn't not. So it's so beautiful out here. It's so beautiful out here. Thank you for asking. We got Mel in the Insta stream saying she's sick. Feels like I'm actually eating swords. Nope, the pain just sits on top of the pain. But you know me, always an opportunity to learn something. What a mindset. Sickness sits on top of the pain is what I meant. No, I got what you mean. Sounds like you got that strep throat coming in with your swallowing swords on top of the pain you deal with on a day-to-day basis. Talk about learning something about pain. You were getting a PhD times 1,000,000,000 in this lifetime, Mel. Gosh. Just an animal over there, just chewing on nails. You're so inspiring, Mel. You're so inspiring. Seriously. You got to surround yourself with fellow souls that inspire. That's for sure, people. Linz, I'm starting to get the pre-exam anxiety. Seems to have manifested through my body, dealing with a lot of leg discomfort. Ooh, Linz. I'm sorry to hear that. When's the exam coming up? When's the exam coming up? And that's something you can meditate on for sure. Not saying you're looking for an answer to it. I recognize that you have just the leg discomfort, but it definitely does. This emotional turmoil we go through manifests in our body. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. It's crazy how that works, eh? Crazy how that works. Sharzy, welcome Jason Byrne. CL, I've convinced my older brother to stay up past his bedtime to join the live. Oh yeah, right. Jason Byrne Hanna, right. That's your brother. I'm sorry. I'm freaking slow today. My goodness. No, abracadabra, as I say, so I shall create. I'm not slow. I just missed it. I just got a new joiner. I just have to get used to it a little bit. Jason Byrne Hanna, the older brother of CL. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. So happy to have you here on the American Thanksgiving edition that is having a great turnout so far. Oh, I'm telling on you for staying up late, says Sharzy. Linz, December 6th, 9th, and 15th. Oh yeah, so you're definitely getting into that time now, Linz. Hey, always a good time to start meditating. I guarantee you it's what, what is it today again? 27th? You could get 10 days of meditation in every day until then. It would definitely help the nerves, that's for sure. It wouldn't change everything, but it would definitely help. It's just past midnight here, yes. So, Jason, if you're staying up later, CL usually stays up till 2 and sleeps till 10. I'm hoping you're able to sleep in a little bit if you're staying up tonight. Sleep's very important. Linz needs that mindfulness in her life. You sure do, Linz, and only you can start it. Nobody else can do it for you. So, tick-tock, time to get into it. Put on the what's it called? Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Linz, it's time to meditate. Hope that leg discomfort eases up for you as well, Linz. I really hope it does ease up. Meditation has become an everyday thing now, and I've now started going to therapy as well. Nolan Thompson, everybody. Nolan Thompson, everybody. Meditation is an everyday thing, and he's going to therapy. He's doing both sides of it. He's doing the psychology way. He's doing the mainstream way to cope and to deal with it while the meditation practice builds. You see how that works synergistically. I'm not saying psychology is doomed and it's awful. It has its place. It has coping mechanism, has coping abilities to help us learn about ourselves. But ultimately, you got to build the container. You got to build this infrastructure through the meditation. So I'm so proud of you, Nolan. You're doing exactly what I did, brother. You're doing exactly what I did. I started working on different paths at the same time. You're using everything at your disposal, using all tools, but with meditation, you're now building the toolbox to put the tools in, brother. And that is everything. That is everything. I'm so proud of you, man. So proud of you. Let's go. I am a king. That's a long handle. I can't even read that one. Therapy was a byproduct of meditation. There you go. There you go. You're starting to see that you're not your mind, but you got to live with that mind. So you better investigate the mind, right? When you find out in meditation you're not the mind, now it's time to start investigate the mind and see what can you learn from it. How can this aid you? What is this mind? What is it? I thought it was me, but it's not. What's going on here? That's what I'm talking about, Nolan Thompson. Nah, fucking stay, brother. Melanie, you got snow up there, Gaber? It looks like a snow globe here. It sure is up here. Snow and sound. Ain't called that for no reason. Snow and sound, it's a snowing, that's for sure. Kyle Heitzey, Sober on Ice is here. Welcome in, brother. Melanie, I don't know if this will help, Linz, but when my leg pain gets bad, I imagine I'm Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, like your feet are growing into powerful superhero roots. Whoa! Talk about a frickin' visualization there, Mel. That's beautiful. Did you hear that, Linz? Mel says, I don't know if this will help you, Linz, but when my leg pain gets bad, I imagine I'm Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, like your feet are growing into powerful superhero roots. That's a beautiful. That is such a visual. I love Groot. Groot is the best. Those movies are so good. They're genius. Cam Scully was listening to Mickey Singer today. Love his approach and exploration. Amen, brother. Where were you listening to him? Were you listening to his lectures from the Temple of the Universe? Let us know. Linz, Groot sounds a lot more fun than K-Tape and ice packs. You're damn straight it does. The mind is not us, but it is a powerful tool, Linz. You can definitely harness it. Trevor Castingay, welcome in. Namaste, brother. Greenhouse Gabe, what's up, Kurt Dog? Tuning in from NorCal, Northern California. What's going on, Greenhouse Gabe? I love that we got the last name going. We got the Gabe name going. Amen, brother. Thanks for tuning in. What's going on in your world? What's shaking? Pete Sherm, welcome in. Greenhouse Gabe, I for sure got to get more into meditation and mindfulness. Great message. Yeah, think, Greenhouse Gabe? We all know. I mean, everybody in the stream who's tuned in knows that I am firmly more than convinced that our permanent happiness lies behind a disciplined meditation practice. It's just a matter of when you people want to listen. I can only say it so many times, but I'll keep saying it. I want that permanent happiness for you just as badly as I wanted it for myself, people. So yes, you better get to meditating, brother, but you can't mess it up. You can't fall out of love. You can't be on the wrong path. You're exactly where you need to be. And if you're not ready to meditate, then you're not ready to meditate. I'll just be here for you when you are, brother. I'll be here when you're ready, okay? Cyclist Mike, welcome in. Namaste. Brody Eckert, namaste. Welcome in. Greenhouse Gabe says, yes, sir. Thanks, brother. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. You are me. I am you. We are one, baby. Cam Scully says, was his latest podcast episode. Wow, my words are mumbling and fumbling today. I got to do my tongue twisters, my things before when I do warm up for speaking. Here we go. Topeka bodega, Topeka bodega, Topeka bodega, Topeka bodega, bodega, Topeka bodega, Topeka bodega, Topeka bodega, Topeka. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather. Aluminium, linoleum, aluminium, linoleum, aluminium, linoleum, aluminium, linoleum, linoleum, aluminium, linoleum, aluminium, linoleum, aluminium, linoleum, aluminium. Rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber baby buggy bumper, buggy bumper, rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber baby giggle gaggle giggle gaggle giggle gaggle giggle gaggle gaggle giggle gaggle giggle gaggle giggle gaggle giggle. Let's go. Let's go. Now I got the damn mouth moving. Jeez. Haven't had to do that for a stream. Oh. Please teach me that, bro, says Cam Scully. Oh, brother, I'll show you. I got a whole 7-8 minute warm up I do before speaking, so I'll definitely get you buzzing on that, pal. We can do that next time we hang out and do our thing. Sounds great to me. Connor shares, he says, boots and pants, what a sick EDM beat. Boots and pants, what a sick EDM beat. I don't know what you're saying there. Is that what you're saying my warm up sounded like there? Greenhouse Gabe, my mind has gotten the best of me plenty of times. Whoa. Ain't that the freaking truth? My goodness. Why do you think the world is the way it is, people? It's all the world is the human mind getting the better of the human being. It's all it is. It's all it is, Greenhouse Gabe. We're all in this together. That's why this is called collective memoria, collective remembrance, collective memory, that we all go through the same thing because we're the same being going through it in a different body. My goodness. Definitely, says Sherzy. Jason Byrne-Hanna, got K-tape infused with magnesium and menthol when I was over in Canada. We only have the basic kind here, and that's just a game changer for joint pain. Interesting. Ooh, that sounds amazing, says Linz. I've been doing regular tape with magnesium spray, but that sounds game changing. Jason Byrne says, yes, with his little ghosty face. I love it. I love it. Mel, we are not one. We are Groot. Good one, Mel. That's good. That's good. Technically, that still means the same thing. We are all Groot because Groot is part of the one as well. Groot is still one of us as well. Just probably more closer to his true self than we are in his natural tree-growing spontaneous state. Greenhouse Gabe, what are you doing for Thanksgiving, pal? Anything special? Are you just chilling alone? Do you have certain circumstances where you're not with family? Is that why you're chilling with us? Or you're just full of turkey right now and wanting to vibe out with the people? I guess it's earlier there, though, so maybe you haven't eaten yet. Maybe you don't eat turkey. I'm just wanting to know. I want to know. What's everybody out there, the Americans, tuning into this stream for? I want to know. Gabriel Lerma, Pete Sherm, Lauren Millick, Frank Mariano, and Trey Lanozids. Lauren Millick, how are you doing, fellow soul? Frank, how are you doing? Where are you tuning in from? Greenhouse Gabe's just hanging out with family. The little dude isn't feeling too well, but it's just teething. Ah, okay. Congratulations on the little dude, my man. Congratulations on a son. Damn. You are a freaking dad, man. You're a dad, man. That's so damn cool. So damn cool, man. Congratulations to you, brother. CL, can we talk about how my brother has been to Canada and I haven't? Though he seemingly went for tape, not hockey. Seriously, it was sadly not hockey season. Saw the Jays, though. Yeah, seriously, CL, haven't you been here? But also, by the way, CL, I just realized you don't have much of an Irish accent. Am I missing something there? What's going on with that, CL Byrne? You didn't have much of an accent. You did not sound like an Irish person that I'm conditioned to know. Fill us in on what that's all about. Angela Gustine. I don't know how to say Angela Gustinian. I'm not saying your name right. How the hell are you, Angela? Where are you tuning in from? I haven't seen your name before here. Are you a new joiner for our stream? How the hell are you? CL, haha, I was talking to Daniel Winton about that last night. Okay, yeah, because Daniel Winton, he sent me some voice notes, and that guy is Newcastle as hell. Holy shit, I could barely hear him. He was drinking last night. He was mumbling. It was ridiculous. But, yeah, please fill us in, CL and Jason Byrne, Hannah. Like, why doesn't CL have a freaking Irish accent? Lauren Millick, I'm all right. Got a shift today last minute. Gonna feed my dog soon when it's time because she is diabetic, so she can all eat twice a day. Gotcha. Were you upset that you got your shift added late, or what was that all about? Or do you like what you do? Sharzy, I haven't been to Canada since 2005 to Sault Ste. Marie for a family reunion. I need to get my passport and go back. Yeah, you do, Sharzy. You're going to have to come up here when we have certain events or something going on. Maybe my book launch. Who knows? CL, speech therapy and too much American TV has given me a neutral American tone. Wow. Speech therapy. What made you do speech therapy, CL? I can see the American tone aspect, but what made you do the speech therapy? I'm curious. You piqued my interest. Crocker 98. What's going on, brother? Is that Crocker? Jordan Crocker from Crocker Stills? How the hell are you, if that's who I'm thinking? Been a long time. Nene L15. How's it going, Nene? What's your name? Just Nene. Okay. Burner type account. Feel you? Linz, Collective Memorial Conference in Owen Sound 2026. LOL. Hey, I'm about it, Linz. I'm about it. Let's go. Let's go. CL couldn't speak good. How so, fellow soul? How could you not speak good? Just had some little challenges with learning to put words and speak. I'm curious. I had some people in my life that also had some challenges with that growing up, and I couldn't say a bunch of words. And sometimes it seems like some people just figure it out and other people have some more work to put in. So it sounds like you put in the work and it turns you into a frickin' American-speaking Irish person. That's super interesting. Sharzy, we all know you'll cross illegally if you need to. That's for sure. Oh, there's Lisa Murdoch jumping into Instagram Live. Thank you so much. How the hell are you, Lisa? What were you up to tonight getting to the stream? You working? What were you up to? I'm just cozying up with this mug because I haven't eaten in 48 hours almost. And I'll be eating tomorrow night, so it'll be a 72-hour fast. So when the body's not eating as much food and not digesting, it doesn't generate heat. So you definitely like to cling to your hot water sources when you can. Connor Sharzy, just to be labeled an alien. Hey, we'll welcome you here. Canada's all about that. We welcome everybody in. We love a good immigrant. Yes, we do. Backbone of the damn country. Just came in from shoveling. That's a good workout. There it is, Lisa Jude. Nice. Butler K, welcome in. Lauren Millick with a message. It's mixture feelings. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, we're talking Zootopia. Now we're talking. It's mixture feelings because I was hoping to go to Yorkdale to watch Zootopia 2. And in terms of how I like it, it's good for now till I figure out what I want to go back to school for. I love it, Lauren Millick. I love it. You're making a plan, making some money before you figure out what you want to go back to school for. But my goodness, That was a little, I could see how your ego is a little frustrated that you didn't get to go see Zootopia 2. What a flick that is. Me and my mama are going to go watch that one because we watched Zootopia 1 last week for our mama-son hangout. God, it's so good. Those movies are so good, people. So good. CL says, Republic of Ireland also doesn't have any permanent ice rinks, and as a result, no ice hockey. I've been trying to get CL to visit me in Wales so I can take them to a game. Oh, okay, you're in Wales. Jason Byrne wrote that. Gotcha. You're in Wales. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Ireland doesn't have one freaking skate rink. That's permanent. Wow. CL, yeah, honestly, don't even remember what the issues were with my speech because it was when I was little. R's and L's were definitely a struggle, though. Yep, that'll get you. That'll get you. CL wants to come to Wales to check out the hockey. Sharzy, you speak better than me. Sharzy, you have a great vocabulary, brother. Don't shit on yourself like that. Brandon Pereira 5 joined and said, fuck off. What's going on, Brandon Pereira? Why are you saying fuck off? Was the first thing you said. That's really strange, brother. I think Brandon Pereira 5 just jumped in just to say fuck off. BigCat.05, namaste, brother. Namaste to you and yours. Divine present moment. Welcome into the stream. What brings you here, Big Cat? I know you messaged me. I got to get back to you. I've been buried in the messages from the fellow souls, but Big Cat wants to do some YouTube content, he was saying. What's going on, brother? How you doing? How's it hanging? I see you're a buddy of Jack Hudek. What an absolute beauty that guy is. I'm going to jump on his podcast here coming up in maybe the next little bit. Absolute beauty he is. I actually did a podcast the other day with Adam Larson from the Face Off Spot podcast. I'm going to share that tomorrow for you guys. Interesting little conversation, not too long, little short version one, but just slowly getting back to doing things like that, right? The more I do, the more I get the visibility out here for the message, the more we'll get people tuning into the streams and ultimately starting to meditate and getting their journey going, right? Lauren Millick says she might go either Monday or next Thursday to watch because tomorrow evening after work I'm going to my friend's game at TMU. At Saturday getting my Xmas tree, so busy this weekend. Ah, okay. Go next week. Makes sense. N. Foglia. What's going on, Nick Foglia? Namaste, brother. Welcome in. Divine present moment to you. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from, folks? We got a great turnout on Kick tonight, people. 9 viewers. Love to see it. What do we got on YouTube? We have anybody coming into YouTube yet? We've had 1 view for 7 seconds. We'll take it. We'll take it. If you stay in a positive state no matter what, and you chase your highest excitement to the best of your ability with integrity, with no insistence on the outcome, this is life, people. This is how we do it. This is how we do it over here. I'll take 7 seconds of stream time on my YouTube. Absolutely, I will. You're damn straight. You're damn straight. Soon we're going to have the TikTok buzzing, people. We almost got 1,000 followers on the Fight Plan on TikTok. And then we will be having the live go out to TikTok as well. I think we'll start seeing a lot of people come in, a lot of youngins, a lot of young fellow souls in Meat Monkey spacesuits. M. David, welcome in. Namaste. Hannah Braggs, welcome in. We love that feminine energy. We need that yin energy. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. 10 viewers on Kick now. Let's go, people. We got 36 subscribers. I thought we had 35. 36. I love it. I love it. Don Campbell, 2415. What's going on, brother? Namaste. How the hell are you, Don? Welcome in, brother. Did anybody see my story the other day? Got this obsidian crystal. Do you see the shine on that thing, people? On the Instagram Live? You see that gold coming out? Can we see that on the Kick stream? See if I rotate it, if it's the light. Oh yeah, you guys can see it. You can see that gold hue come through the obsidian. Oh yeah. Never had a crystal before. I guess this isn't actually technically a crystal. It's a volcanic rock. But I think it's pretty cool. And Laura Nicole, one of our fellow soul streamers, saying I should check it out. And I just felt called. I followed the energy. And this thing showed up. Pretty interesting how it works out. Pete Sherm says, what's up, all? Coming in from Nanaimo, BC. Frothing this time of year. It's about time to go skiing. Snowboarding, he says. Nice, man. Love that. Love that for you. Nick Foglia is ready with just showing the guns off and the prayer symbol. Namaste, brother. Becca Lynn, New Jersey Devils Merino. How the hell are you, Becca Lynn? What's going on in your world? Sharzy says, I despise TikTok. It messes with your attention span. Hey, only if you let it, Sharzy. Only if you let it, pal. But that is true. That is true. It definitely can if you let it. That's for sure. That's for sure. But everything in life is a servant, not a master. If you make it a master, you're screwed. If you go on TikTok with an intention, then you're good. But then if you lose that focus because you haven't meditated enough and you can't hold your focus, then you might get sucked in, right? It's how she goes. It's how she goes. It's so funny. This is something I'll riff on. When I was a atheist, right, I thought I wasn't worshiping anything. I thought, oh, these religious people and all this spiritual wumbo jumbo is a bunch of crap. It's pie in the sky. It's too good to be true. But it doesn't matter what you identify as. You're worshiping something. And I was worshiping a god, believe me. And it was my ego. The thing that I thought I was worshiping the shit out of my ego, doing daily worship to that thing. And I thought I was not about worship, and I wasn't about religion, I wasn't about anything. Well, you're damn right I was devoted to who I thought I was. That's for sure, people. So whether or not we believe in anything, we believe in a higher power, we believe in nature, we believe in science, you're worshiping something. It's just the truth. Johnny Crone, 24. Namaste, brother. Welcome in. How's Johnny Crone out here today? How's the love and light hanging, brother? How is the love and light hanging? Sharzy, the way the church depicts heaven to me, it seems boring. How so, Sharzy? Expand on that. I think I know where you're going with that, but I don't want to put words in your mouth. Let us know. Let us know. I think I know where you're going with that, though. I'm sure Johnny Crone's got those fingers going. He's going to let us know how he's doing. Namaste. There he is. Right on time. Right as I say it. Oh, got a little exciting news, everybody. The song is finally coming out. My song, made with my brother and my spiritual brother, Stephen Eli, is coming out on Monday on Spotify. It's not going to have the samples of me fighting with Jim Houston calling my fight against Lucic, but it is still the song. It's still awesome, and it will be available for all of you listening to that on Monday. So I got to put together, I think as of now, unless something changes, we got to get the song up on Monday, and then I can claim my artist profile on Spotify. Then I'll get to make a little content, share it. My social media guys, Brandon, one of the brothers, is going to reach out to some bands to see if they want to do like a cover or collaboration, which would be kind of interesting because I don't think a lot of bands are playing this type of music. So, hey, you never know. Just another way to vibrate higher with some fellow souls, share some content, right? So it's going to be awesome. Sharzy, gold roads with a big gate and angels singing. That sounds boring to you, Sharzy? Gold roads, well, gold doesn't mean much when you're up in heaven and everything's infinity, so I guess that part doesn't make sense, but it sounds beautiful. A big gate and angel singing sounds nice. But I don't have an opinion. All I know is that I exist and that I'm here, Sharzy. That's all I know. That's all I know, brother. Johnny Crone, here we go. Said, oh, love it. Have to fly. Namaste, Nick Fogler. Thanks for coming. Johnny Crone says, doing good today. Was working earlier and got home and put up some Christmas lights in my place and just cooking up some Thanksgiving dinner at the moment. Atta boy, Johnny Crone. He's getting in the season, putting up the Christmas lights, cooking up something for Thanksgiving dinner. What are you cooking, Johnny Crone? Let us know. Sharzy, honestly, I bring the property value down wherever I go. Well, that's just terrible language right there, Sharzy. I mean, I don't want to assume what you mean, but I just got to jump all over that for everybody here. Come on, man. Abracadabra, as I say, so I shall create. What are you meaning by that? What are you meaning by that? Because if you're meaning that literally, that's not what we all about here. We're trying to raise the vibration, brother. We're trying to let you know that you are the property value, brother. But let's see what you got to say. Let's see what you got to say. But Johnny Crone, what are you cooking up, pal? What's on the docket for Thanksgiving dinner? What is on the menu? I have to warm this water up here soon. Johnny Crone didn't do it last year. I was living in a depression and darkness. Not doing it this year. Well, you're putting up the stuff, I guess, but yeah, you're not doing that depression like last year. Damn, man, I wish we had this stream going last year for you, but thank goodness you held on to the love and light to be here now, bringing the energy that you do and the vibration to the stream, brother. So valuable. Damn, Johnny Crone's been some times by himself, people. No longer, man. No longer. We got this community circled up around Johnny Crone, that's for sure. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Sharzy, true facts. I could move into $1 million neighborhood and lower the value of the neighborhood to low six figures at least. It brings property taxes down. You're just being really silly and facetious there, Connor Sharzy. Little Tadpole 04. How the hell are you, Little Tadpole? What's going on? We don't know your full name. All we know you as Little Tadpole, so that's what you are. Burner account, Little Tadpole. Namaste. Happy Thanksgiving, brother. Namaste, brother. Oh, look at Johnny Crone's cooking up. Turkey breast, stuffing, mac and cheese, homemade green bean casserole. Johnny Crone is doing it big. He's dancing over there in the love and light on his meditation journey, on his journey as a soul in a Meat Monkey spacesuit. He's vibing. He's loving it. Oh, man, that fires me up. That fires me up, Johnny Crone. You're just having a freaking Thanksgiving for one, knowing that you are that one, not the one in an individual sense. You are that one as in everything, brother. You are one as in everything. You are the love and light. You couldn't possibly be. You couldn't possibly not be. Full name is Zach. What's going on, Little Tadpole? Zach, Little Tadpole. Kelly McGowan, namaste. We appreciate the feminine energy in here. Absolutely. Let's go. Where are you tuning in from, Kelly McGowan? Let us know. Let us know. Good old Scottish last name right there. All right. Lassie, let us know, Kelly McGowan. Let us know. Johnny Crone, some homemade gravy as well. Ooh. From the turkey. I'm guessing from the turkey drippings, you're getting that gravy going. Ooh. Unless you're not doing the full thing. No, that's probably if you're doing. That was probably if you're doing like a full turkey breast. Sharzy, the neighbors better be ready to party though. I mean, that should only raise the property value, Sharzy, don't you think? Shouldn't that raise the property value? Kelly McGowan, where are you tuning in from? Are you American, tuning in on Thanksgiving, or are you Canadian or somewhere else? Let us know. Let us know. Sharzy, guess what I'm doing tomorrow? What's on your menu today, Curtis? What's on my menu? Are you talking about, Zach, Little Tadpole, are you talking about my menu as far as food? What am I eating today? I don't want to guess. Let me know. KO62KO. Hey, dude, just picked up a pair of game used gloves from New Jersey Days, red and green. From the New Jersey Days, red and green. Damn, let's go. I like those jerseys. That's what I got on the wall right here. Is that what you're seeing? Those are the gloves that match that jersey probably right there. Unreal. Yes, for Thanksgiving if you celebrate. So I am Canadian, Zach Little Tadpole. So we had our Thanksgiving in October. Me and my mom didn't really celebrate it though. I don't really see much point in it. It's just a colonial celebration. But yeah, you get together and that part's nice. But no Thanksgiving up here. So I'm actually on a 48-hour fast. I won't eat till, I think I'll actually have a little fruit tomorrow morning. So it'll be like what is that? 48, 12, 60-hour fast. So I'm not eating anything. Lauren Millick, have you tried the veggie burger from Harvey's? I have not, Lauren Millick. I would have to take the cheese off and make sure there was no dairy in it because that is plant-based, what I eat. But I have not tried the veggie burger. I bet you it's pretty solid. I have had the plant-based burger from Burger King, and it actually is really good. It's really good. 1819 says KO62KO. No, 2019. Yes, actually, no, you're right. 1819. Yes, no, you're right. 1819. Sharzy said, not a chance. I rock the block from morning to morning all night. Wow. And no, not MDMA tomorrow. We're tapping into the mushies tomorrow, Connor Sharzy. The little tiny blue fluorescent penis envy strain, baby. Oh yeah, the little good ones. Straight from a great source. A guy that only gives it to the people for consciousness raising. Oh yeah, we're going in. Going in, Sharzy. Get this. The only 2 times I've done this strain were my first 2 times doing it. And I weighed 215 pounds back then. I did 4 and 4.5 grams at 215. I'm going full send 5 at 165. Oh yeah, baby. They are going to obliterate any sense of ego here. Obliterate it. He's on my team. He's going to be like, my ego's gonna be like, why are you doing this to me? We know that I'm not in control anymore. We know, and it's like, yeah, I know, buddy, but have you forgotten that recently they introduced, which I don't condone, animal experiments, but it came out that mice are living twice as long when they're introducing psilocybin to them. I've had a lot of brain trauma, people. Knock on wood. Namaste. As I say, so I shall create. I am growing this brain back. I am neuroplasticity in the fuck out of my brain. You best believe it. You best believe it. 5, you might as well go 7. I mean, it might as well, but somebody else I'm doing them with that I shouldn't go. I mean, I guess you're saying it's the same thing, but either way, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Lauren says, I need to try that next time I see a Burger King. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like theirs. Johnny Crone, been fasting for the past 72 hours. Looking forward to having a bite to eat. Amen, Johnny Crone. 72-hour fast for Johnny Crone. Let's go. And now he's having a great Thanksgiving meal on the stream with us, vibing out in the universe with love and light. Johnny Crone, you're the fucking man, dude. You're the fucking man. How's your fasting been going? Are you trying to lose weight? Is it all spiritual? Is it for health? Is it for clarity? What are you doing it for? Sharzy said, eat the quarter and buckle up and go for a journey of a lifetime. Amen, brother. Amen. And there's nowhere to go. There's no journey I could possibly be going on because I am everything. Everywhere I go, I'm in the same place as the one thing. So we're just going to tap in and just see what happens. We're just going to tap in and see what happens. Zach Little Tadbull, nothing better than reffing some hockey on Turkey Day. Oh, nice. Nice. Reffing some hockey on Turkey Day. Okay. See, I knew. I just wanted to ask either way. Haha, you knew I was fasting, eh? KO, damn, hell yeah, that's awesome. Definitely missed that grit you brought. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. So Little Tadpole Zach's reffing on hockey day. Sorry, on Turkey Day. That's awesome. Johnny Crone's doing the fasting for all reasons. Health, weight, and spiritual. Amen, brother. Oh, what a meal. What a time that would be over. If I could zap over there right into your freaking house right now, Johnny Crone, on a 72-hour fast, about to cook up some grub and hang out. Be a time, brother. It would be a time. But we're here in consciousness, in spirit. Sharzy, I can't sit inside during a trip. I got to be up and active. You see everything different. You sure do. But that's the thing. I've always gone outward, right? And Sharzy, the last trip, I did 6 grams of the Golden Teachers. And I literally was just like, all right, I know who I am. I know I'm everything. I'm just going to go out and clean the garage with my mom for 4 hours. And I vibed out there. So I did that last time. This time, I think we're going all the way inside, baby. Unless we'll see what happens. But if I go inside and I don't go anywhere and I'm just in the dark as knowingness in bliss and joy, then I'll just go express it and do something. But if I find something to dive into or to journey through and see where I'm just surrendering to see where it takes me. That's for sure. Johnny Crone, you're firing me up, brother. You're firing me up all the time in the damn streams. CL, Jason Bourne. What are you guys doing over there? What are you doing in your side of the world? What's on the docket for tomorrow, CL? What do you got? You looking after the kiddos at all? Dom Tarasano, welcome in. Namaste, brother. We got a whole bunch of people here right now. Johnny Crone, Zach Little Tadpole, Lauren Millick, Trey, Bobby Coco Hill, Dominic Tarasano, and WKH.VI. I don't know how to say that one. We got Mark A. Platt coming in, 1973 birth. We got I Am Joe G. I love seeing I Am Joe G because it always reminds me of the I Am even more. Joe Gillen, how the hell are you, brother? Joe Gillen, where are you tuning in from again? Are you celebrating Thanksgiving? Are you American? Sharzy, the walls are going to be moving a lot of black and white and grays. I got to be outside and see the colors. I got you, Sharzy. Everybody does their thing. Ride the tiger, brother. Don't let it ride you. No, sir. There ain't no tiger. There couldn't possibly be a tiger. Couldn't possibly. CL says, it's our granddad's birthday tomorrow. I'm drawing his birthday card right now. Beautiful, CL. Just chilling with the vibes and the love and light, flowing it through the vessel to your hand, to the page. Drawing his birthday card. That is lovely. I know how much your granddad means to all of you, so that's a big day. How old is granddad's Meat Monkey spacesuit? Let us know. Zach Little Tadpole says, love being here, man. One of the only players who are actually down to earth. Namaste, brother. I appreciate you. I received that fully. But also, you got to remember that other players just don't jump in and live stream like this, and they're all the same as us. They actually are. They couldn't be more down to earth. They just are blocked up, and their egos might be blocked up, or this doesn't speak to them to live stream. But I'm telling you, man, all other players are just as down to earth as me, as you, as all of us. Joe G, right, Whitby, buddy. I was the security guy at the Scotiabank Arena at the Leafs bench. Happy American Thanksgiving nonetheless. Right. I'm Joe G. It's hard to remember everybody's background, especially when you jump in here and there on the stream, so I don't have as much memory locked in. But yes, security guy at Scotiabank Arena behind the Leafs bench. Got it. Little tadpole, understood. I get it. Thank you for that. You're welcome, brother. But no, I receive it. I receive that you're saying I'm down to earth, and I love that. But yeah. Man, if we could get more guys streaming in the NHL, that'd be pretty cool, right? That'd be pretty cool. That's the reason I'm streaming, is that there's all these podcasts and stuff, but there's nobody streaming as a hockey person. I was just like, why not? This is the vibe anyway. This is what I'm trying to create in the spiritual community after with Collective Memoria. This is raw. This is real, right? We all put our pants on the same way, 1 foot at a time, unless you're really special. CL says he's going to be 86. That's the same age as my granddad, CL. The same age as my grandpa. It's going to be a chill birthday. Unfortunately, Jason is over in Wales, Avi, but I'm going to be sharing the love for him to granddad. Beautiful. 86. That's crazy. Happy birthday to him. Yo. Yep. Our granddads are the same age, CL. Yes, sir. Jason Burns says, I have classes tomorrow. I study 2 days and stop motion and... Oh, I study 2D and stop motion animation. I'm going to send her granddad a birthday message. Tonight I had some really good vegan pho for dinner. Oh, let's go, Jason Byrne with the vegan pho drop. Let's go, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Vegan pho sounds amazing. Oh, my goodness. That sounds fantastic. I was going to get some vegan pho in Toronto, but I ended up going somewhere else. Might have to go there next time. Listen to this, Jason Byrne. There's this place in Toronto. It's called like the Hot Pot or something. And you go in there, and I don't like that it has literally every meat under the sun, but you can have vegan and vegetarian options, but you get to pick what you put in your bowl, and then you get the stock, and like you can have pho, and it's just this huge hot pot of delicious food you get to just dig into. Should send you it. It's pretty freaking cool. I got to check that place out sometime. But congratulations, Jason Byrne, for going after us. 2D and stop motion animation. That's dope, man. So you guys got a lot of creativity flowing through the Byrne family over there. Our granddads can be friends. Well, unfortunately, I don't think they can, CL, because my granddad's got dementia. So he's at the old folks home, or the dementia home, just two minutes up the road from us. So fortunately, they could have a conversation over and over again forever. But I'm sure your granddad is a beauty, and he would love talking to him at least a couple times. Jason Byrne, nice. We'll have to go back to Toronto and check it out. Yeah, I got to check it out too, man. It looks real good. What do we got here? When you were playing, did you have a sign an NDA to stream, or did you guys just not want to? Yeah, I just didn't want to. That was just not cool at the time. That would have been not cool for me to do, so that's why I wasn't doing it. I was too cool for that. That's what most guys get caught up in, that ego. I am Joe G. Streaming is raw, uncut, not like podcast. Amen. Well, to be fair, I am Joe G. I would do a podcast that was raw and uncut. I would never edit it or anything. I'd just rip it like this, but I do see what you're saying. Johnny Crone said, I've met a handful of down-to-earth NHL and AHL players. Yep, there's definitely a good amount of them. WKH.vi, how did the shoulder and all that heal up after your bail? How did the shoulder and all that heal up after your bail? What are you talking about there, brother? I never had any shoulder problems, actually. Oh, you're talking about when I fell off the fence. You're talking about, oh, brother, how did I not catch that? Oh, brother, I healed up good from that in way more ways than just physical. Let me tell you. Wait till you get to that part of my book that comes out, people. Oh, I healed up real good from that, brother. All set over here, brother. Thank you for asking. Dom Tarasano, how is retirement treating you, brother? Retirement is treating me better than hockey ever could. Better than anything ever could. When you can stand up in front of a former junior team that you played for almost back in the day, and you say, with a smile on your face, with every cell in your body agreeing with what's coming out of your mouth, that I am happier now than I ever was playing the NHL, that's how retirement's treating me, baby. This divine present moment is so freaking delicious, man. Oh my goodness. Thank you for asking. Pete Sherm, he's drooling over the idea of some vegan pho. I love that. Johnny Crone, I love the city of Toronto. It reminds me a lot of Chicago. It does. It definitely does. I can see that correlation, Johnny Crone. Very flat. It's got the water element. Just doesn't have the river flowing through it as much like in Chicago. I can see that. Little Tadpole, what's the name of your book? I don't think I've released the name of the book yet. Have I talked about that yet, people? I might not be remembering. Have I said the name of the book to anyone on this, or have I said it on the stream? Because if I haven't, then I probably should keep it for now. I think I'm supposed to be keeping that for now. CL, oh, that's got to be hard for you and your family. Peace and love to your granddad. Thank you so much, CL. I appreciate it. Sharzy said he's ready to retire. Oh, Sharzy, come on. It's not that kind of retirement, you goofball. You absolutely sarcastic motherfucker. Dr. Sleep 1317, what's going on? Dr. Sleep, can you drop any ideas on how to sleep better for anybody in the chat? We'd love to hear it. Great food, culture, and food from both cities. Amen, brother. Amen. Amen. I'm sure with the size of Chicago being so big, they must have some wicked vegan food there. They must have some great spots. Toronto, though, being so multicultural and so diverse, has some unreal vegan spots. People, there's this place called Machino Donuts. This tiny little donut and coffee shop. It's like you can barely stand in it. It's just like a little, like two people can stand in it at a time and get donuts. These vegan donuts, I would give them to you. You would never have a fucking clue. They are exactly as good as regular donuts. And I would argue better because you're not eating anything that's dying to eat it. They are so good, people. It's stupid. And you have Bloomers, another place that does vegan donuts really well. Oh my goodness. Sharzy, I am. Working for Walmart sucks. I'm going to retire and pimp or something. Sharzy, come on, man. Come on, man. What are you talking about, goofball? Sharzy's just buzzing tonight, people. Sharzy, tell us why you hate Thanksgiving. I know that was a thing for you. Does that go back to your father stuff? Does it go back to family stuff? Let us know. What? Let's tap into Sharzy. Let's tap into Sharzy. You're a pretty vulnerable dude, and you're always sharing stuff, but let's tap into something here. Why do you hate Thanksgiving, brother? Dawson Young, 27. Namaste, brother. Welcome in. Chicago's a melting pot for meat lovers and vegan lovers. Amen. Hey, that's what we need, Johnny Crone. We need that melting pot. Yes, sir. The melting pot between the opposite sides, that's what we need. That's where people come together, baby. That's where people come together. I love that. I love it. Love that. How many people we got on X tonight? Quiet night on X. That makes sense with Thanksgiving. That makes sense. Sharzy, we celebrate people who came and pillaged villages and raped people. Why celebrate them? That's what I'm talking about, Sharzy. Thanksgiving is just a colonial nightmare. Amen, Sharzy. Amen to that, brother. That is about that's as good of a reason as it gets for me to not do it. But to each their own. Little Tadpole, what else are you streaming on? Little Tadpole, Zach, I am streaming on X, YouTube, and Kick, and that's through Kick. Those are all connected through Kick, and then I have my phone here just set up doing Instagram Live. So eventually we're going to get TikTok running through the streaming software. We can actually get Instagram through the streaming software as well, so that everybody can be on here and seeing when I share videos and stuff. But the problem is I don't know if I'll be able to see who's in the chat, and I think that's what makes Instagram Living so interactive, is that I can see who's in there, and I can say, Small Feet 24, Richard, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a little bit, brother. Tune in. Where are you tuning in from? What brings you here tonight? You know, I could see Johnny Crone. I can see you, Little Tadpole. I can see Trey. I can see Bobby. Like, it's so much more fun when we can see people. Okay, Bet, I just followed the TikTok. Thank you so much, brother. And if you're all in, Zach, if you're all in, quickly make a little a Kick account. It takes 2 seconds. It's free. Jason Byrne did it tonight. And subscribe. That would be our 37th subscriber. We'd appreciate it if you could do that. No worries if not. No pressure. CL with you on that, Cher. Absolutely. Sharzy said, also, I'm the one who goes and gets in trouble at family gatherings. Oh, wouldn't you? I wonder why, eh, Sharzy? I wonder why that is. It must be something to do with your smart-ass quick mouth. So please, tell us what goes down at the family gatherings in the past that you pissed everybody off. I would love to hear that. Little Tadpole, let's do it. Love showing support. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Little Tadpole. Small Feet, what's going on, brother? Where are you tuning in from? If you are Small Feet, maybe oh no, you're Richard. Richard with Small Feet. What the hell's up, brother? Or is that your last name? Is that like a last name or something? Let us know. Someone has to rile the kids up. That's what Sharzy does, that's for sure. That's what you probably just put on the Santa costume, right? With your big ass beard. Sharzy would be the coolest freaking uncle ever. Like, what a cultured dude. Whoa, we got a whole bunch of people just joined at once. Troy Eklund, namaste, brother. Welcome in. Ryan Fairbarn. What's going on, brother? A King Rebellion player. Let's go. Let's go. Marcelo Giorgi, welcome in. Small Feed says, I'm tuning in from Canada. I haven't been in lately. I've fallen off my meditation practice. I've been pushing against it for some reason. I need to come in and drink from your source, man. Namaste. Divine present moment to you, little feet. Small little feet. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly why you come back here. You come for the source that's flowing through this vessel to out to all of you. Excuse me. That's what's flowing through. It's not coming from me. It's coming from you. You just don't know it yet. And you got to do the work to know that what drew you back to the stream was yourself. It wasn't me. It wasn't anything else. It was your higher self. It was your deep knowing that you want permanent happiness that brought you back to the stream tonight, brother. Because guess what? Guess what, people? It's your damn birthright to be permanently happy. And my team actually, for the first time, told me to start collecting my own, this Meat Monkey Spacesuits quotes that I've said. You know, I use a lot of quotes and analogies from other people, but these quotations and these analogies are starting to flow through me. So this is the one that I wrote down today that I've played a lot with. And here it is. This is the lottery ticket. Everybody ready to tune into this? This is for you, Small Feet. This is for you, brother. If you look down at the ground right now, and there was a winning lottery ticket laying there for an infinite jackpot with your name on it, would you need any motivation to go cash that ticket in? Hell no. You only needed the awareness it exists, that it's there at your feet. This is the predicament of the human being lost in the illusion of the world, everybody. One only needs to gain the understanding that infinite, ever new peace is their birthright. And from there, genuine practice and change begin to take care of themselves. This Meat Monkey Spacesuit, Curtis Gabriel. So you are here, brother, because you feel it. You feel this longing in you for permanent peace, bliss, and joy. And brother, it's at hand. And it's right there in front of you for the taking. All you got to do is reach up and pluck that apple off the tree and take a bite, brother. The Dish Boy, welcome in. If you could do it all over again, would you pursue hockey at a professional level? The Dish Boy, namaste, brother. What a beautiful question. What a beautiful question. This is a great question, brother. Thank you so much for this opportunity. What a great segue from what I just spoke about. If I knew what I knew now, I guess that's what you're saying, right? If you could do it all over again. I guess there's two perspectives. If I do it all over again, knowing right now, the consciousness I have right now, the level of awareness and the conscious levels, without any of the karmic path I was on, if I had like a totally clean slate in this life, I think I would have just started doing what I'm doing right now without the hockey. It would have just doing it right now. Now, if you're saying I had to be an athlete, let's say I had the consciousness now, but like I had to be an athlete, you know what I'd be doing, people? In CL, you're going to love this, just in being from your part of the world. I would have been a soccer goalie, a football goalie. I'm 6'4". I'm really agile off the ice, not on the ice. Was not a good skater, but I'm agile and athletic off the ice. I got great hands. I would have been a soccer goalie. That would have been the best bang for my buck of make a ton of money to then funnel into my collective memoria and all my offerings of spiritual growth for people while playing at a high level that really trained my mental game as being a goalie. That's what I would have done as a professional athlete. But as just a fellow soul out here, I would have just dove right into these non-dual teachings and guiding and my life story. It would have gone much different without being a hockey player. Wouldn't have had all these people interested because of the name and the hockey fighting, but it would have gone its own beautiful way. Great question, brother. Great question. I definitely wouldn't have played hockey. No, sir. No, sir. Small feet. It was a Brad translation of my last name. Petite pass. My hockey coach called me Small feet, and it just stuck. I remember that now. You've been. See, this is what happens. This is what happens, Small feet, when you go away for a while and come back. I don't remember your background. So if you stick around and tap into the source that's flowing through all of us here for the high vibes, I'll remember that next time. Hey, I gotta run. Nice to catch up. Have a great night. We'll catch soon, brother. We'll chat soon, brother. Namaste, Bobby. Have a great night, brother. I needed that, Gabes. That resonated. That's what this is here for, brother. That's what this vibration's here for you to tap in, to resonate and go, shit, I remember this is so important to me. I gotta keep doing this. This is the whole purpose of Collective Memoria. It's a giant bonfire that we all come around. We all have an equal seat as an ember of that fire, with the whole fire contained in that one ember that we are. And we rekindle our torch. You just light up that torch, Small feet, and you head back out into the world on your spiritual path. That's what you come back for. You come back for the vibration, to tap in. Johnny Crone says, I could definitely see you being a football goalie. 100%, man. I would have been a freaking sick football goalie. 100%. No doubt about it. That would have been like shooting fish in a barrel compared to doing what I did, fighting my way up in hockey. I could have done that in my sleep, I think. You can train anywhere at any time. Catching, kicking the ball, all the diving plays, reading the play. Oh my God, I would have been all over it. All over it. What do we got in the kick stream here? I'll come back to the Dish Boys question. You got a great question there. You got a great question, but I'm going to come back to it in a second here. CL said, I made an account just to follow Curtis on Kick, hence the name. Wasn't Small feet a name he got from a coach? Badly translated from another guy? Holy frick, CL has a memory on him. CL remembered your story, Small feet. That's pretty crazy. Damn, CL is tapped in. Sharzy said, well, the last time my grandparents on my dad's side invited me, I went on a rant how Tiger Woods was the GOAT for cheating on his wife, and they all are all racist golf fans. Sharzy, you are messed up. The last time I saw my stepsister, she was 32 and married to a 58-year-old who beat on her, so I asked if it was child abuse or spousal abuse. Sharzy, have you ever thought of going into comedy, pal? Have you ever done an open mic in Rock Vegas? Have you ever done something like that, pal? I think you got something there. The Dish Boy. What's the Dish Boy's name? Oh, we don't have a name. The Dish Boy. Namaste, brother. Or fellow soul. Or female meat monkey spacesuit. What's the current diet and exercise routine to stay in shape after professional hockey career? I love this question. So here we go. At the highest level, it don't matter what I eat, what exercise I do, it don't give me one damn. It don't matter. And I'm letting go of this feeling more and more that's the fan of my conditioning of my meat monkey spacesuit, thinking I have to do anything to be healthy, to do this, to do that. That's just another attachment. I'm not this body, so what does it matter what happens to it? That's the absolute highest. That's the most freeing thing. But on the human plane of what speaks to me and what comes through this vessel, what's happened lately is that as far as diet, I eat every 3 days. So I fast 72 hours and then I eat a huge meal. And that's been a vegan meal lately. So it's been really whatever. Honestly, it hasn't even mattered really what it is. Sometimes it's been a healthy meal with donuts or an unhealthier meal with a lighter dessert. It's been all over the place. But then as far as my workouts, this meat monkey spacesuit is using workouts at the moment to watch my ego so much and watch it suffer and not like it, but it's changing lately. It's enjoying it lately. Like for the longest time, even though I love working out, I'd go to the gym and I'd feel the dread of having to feel suffering in a bike ride, lifting weights, and just feeling that discomfort that the body feels doing a workout. But I've been using that as my spiritual practice, just another meditation aspect of the day. And it's becoming so beautiful. I literally am biking. Like tomorrow I have a 30-minute bike I do, which is, decently intense. I'd say 75% effort, good sweat, good burn. But I'm just realizing that I couldn't possibly be the one suffering. I couldn't possibly be the one riding the bike, pushing the pedals, and I couldn't possibly be the enjoyer of the bike ride. So I'm just watching my meat monkey spacesuit just ride the bike, and it's amazing spiritual practice, people. Working out is like this great bang for your buck thing that if you want to be healthy in the body, it can be a spiritual practice. So I work out every day, something. I'm moving the body in some way. So right now, the routine is I do a heavy leg day, like heavy legs, squats, all that stuff with the hack squat, all these things, like heavy legs. And then the next day I do push upper body. And then I do a walk of uphill walking for a good long hour. And then I do pull upper body. And then the next day I do a bike ride that I'm going to do tomorrow. And then I will walk again or stretch type thing, move the body in some way. But then the next leg day, I'll do more of like a plyometrics, jumping, core, explosive type stuff, assault bike sprints. So it's like this rotating thing that I got going. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Little Tadpole Zach, is that Connor Sheary you're talking to? Nah, that's funny. But no, that would be pretty cool if it was. But no, it's something way better than that. We've had a couple NHLers come on, but not, are you kidding me? If they were this freaking communicative, Sherzy's a fucking gem. Sherzy is way cooler than having anybody of these guys on, man. He's been here since day one. He's given it to me. We've had some great interactions. He's given it to me about being a spiritual rookie with mushrooms. We've had a great relationship so far. So that is Connor Sherzy we're talking about, not Connor Sheary. Johnny Crone. But if you didn't go through the pain, depression, and playing as a hockey enforcer, maybe you wouldn't be with your light and love is shining. It takes ditching the ego and facing pain to get to a higher plane. You're absolutely right, Johnny Crone. I am not discounting that whatsoever. That wasn't the question, right? The question was, what if? But that is 100% the mindset, brother. That's definitely the mindset. When I hear questions like that, I go, I love my path. I wouldn't change a thing. But then I answer the question. So I just didn't do that caveat, but you were exactly right, Johnny Crone. You're exactly right. As I say, so I shall create, baby. I love it. I love it. Speaking it into existence. Lauren Millick, have you ever tried the sport squash? You know what, Lauren Millick? I haven't. I think it's something I'd be pretty good at. Apparently, my dad was a dope squash player, and my mom really loves squash. So I think I would be good at that, actually. The hand-eye, the footwork, the agility, the reach. I think I'd be pretty good at that one. Kevin T. Powers, what's going on? XODIII, that's Cody. What's going on, Cody? The Dish Boy, who is your favorite NHL teammate? I got to go two people, and I never change the answers. Mario Ferraro and Jake motherfucking Muzzin. Those two guys were by far my favorite teammates ever. The nicest, most genuine, hardest working, hilarious people I've ever met. Unbelievable people, my goodness. Little Tadpole, my bad. What are you saying my bad about? I forgot what you said. Oh, no, you're good. You don't have to say bad about it, thinking that's Connor Sheary. No worries. Quad EX Carves, welcome in. Namaste. Jaden.B_84, welcome in. Namaste. What's going on, people? We got in here Johnny Crone, Lauren Millick, Jaden, Small Feet Richard, and the Dish Boy. What do we got Sherzy talking about in here? Sherzy has not done an open mic. Well, I think that's something that could be in the cards for you, pal. But I always bring the entertainment. You sure do. CL, how long have you been vegan? Did you go vegetarian first or did you go vegan right away? You may have said before. No worries. Great question, CL. Great question. In the year 2024, I started out as a omnivore, eating like I always have. I would go to freaking rib places and I'd eat 3 racks of ribs, okay? But my partner, who was a vegetarian since the age of like 13 or something, it just wore on me, and I saw the love. I saw the love of it, and I went from omnivore. I went from, in a span of 10 months, CL, I went from omnivore to pescatarian, which is just fish, to vegetarian, and then we went to an animal sanctuary, and then I went right away cold turkey vegan overnight, cut out the cheese and eggs, no problem after seeing that. So then I went to vegan, then I went to half raw vegan, then I went to full raw vegan, then I went to half fruit, half raw vegan, then I went all fruitarian, and then I went juice for the 29 days and 3 days on water, and then I brought it back and I ate fruit for 3.5 months. And now we're today where we've worked back into vegan meals and eating every 3 days. That's been the journey. So everything's a progression for the most part, people. Sherzy, well, the first time someone took acid was National Bike Day, and he rode his bike home from his lab and took it accidentally. That is true. That is true. The guy who synthesized LSD accidentally splashed like 100 doses on his finger, and he took a bike ride home. Could you imagine not knowing what LSD was, splashing on your finger, taking so much of a dose and riding your bike home and not knowing what the hell's happening to you? That's got to be the most pure trip ever, eh, Sharzy? The most pure trip of all time has to have been probably when a monkey first took mushrooms, but in the human modern world, when that guy, Albert Hoffman, synthesized LSD and did that happen, that was crazy. Jaden, how's it going, bud? What's going on? Namaste, brother. Small Feet, are you still in touch with Muzzin? How's he doing? I am not still in touch with Muzzin. I wasn't around him long enough to form like that type of a bond. I just think he was just the nicest guy ever. Such a good dude to me. K Napper 07 joined. What's going on? Jaden, who was the hardest coach you ever had to play under? Hardest coach I ever had to play under, no doubt about it, was Greg Ireland. He was my he was my head coach for my last 3 years in Owen Sound, and my ego doesn't like him. Let's say that, people. As a fellow soul, I know he's a conflicted man, and he thought he was just doing the best he could, but he was brutal to play for. Brutal. Johnny Crone's loving it. Joey Lyons, namaste, brother. What's going on? How the hell are you, buddy? Joey Lyons, everybody. Sharzy, I've done it riding bikes downtown in Chicago on acid. Wow, that'll put some hair on your chest. Sat by the lake for the longest that time. Saved a hooker from the underground tunnels. Thank God I had a big ass knife with me. Wow, Sharzy. Sharzy, when are you gonna write a book? When are you gonna write a book? The Rockford Ragamuffin. The Rockford, I don't know, comedian. I don't know. You got to write a book, brother. Holy shit. You got some crazy stories, bro. Jason Byrne Hanna says, Cial and I were both raised pescatarian. I've been trying to experiment with cooking more plant-based proteins recently, though. Very nice, Jason Byrne. Hey, that's a hell of a lot less animals eaten than all the other ones. That's awesome. Very good. Haha, I'm doing amazing. Oh, sorry, that was Johnny Crone said hi. Joey Lyons is doing amazing. Great to hear, buddy. Bruins Girl, 11974. What's going on? Liam Herrera, what's going on? Namaste, fellow souls. Just like that, people. Oh, Bruins Girl, Alicia Weeks Adams. Namaste, Alicia. Look at that, people. It's crazy how fast it goes. 1 hour, 8 minutes in. Wild. I don't want my nephews to turn out like me. Sharzy, you turned out freaking great. Abracadabra, as I say, so I shall create. Connor Sharzy turned out amazing. The wisdom's spilling off of you, brother. You are a character. If we put a camera in front of you and got you a YouTube channel, you'd blow up. There's no doubt about it. Liam Herrera, happy Thanksgiving, bro. Do you remember me? Liam Herrera from Kriya Yoga. Yes, sir, Liam. What's going on, brother? How the hell are you? Down there in Denver. What's going on, brother? I am not celebrating Thanksgiving because I'm up here in Canada, being a Canadian. But I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving, brother. Even though it's colonial garbage. But I hope you're spending it with some loving people that aren't colonists, as Sharzy would say. As Sharzy would say. We got 26 views on the stream on X. Still got our one on YouTube for 7 seconds. We'll take it. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks. Yeah, of course, Liam. Of course, brother. How the hell are you? What's been the Kriya Yoga journey been like? What's the life journey been like? You practicing every morning? What's the journey been like, brother? Let us know. Everybody, Liam Herrera, if I'm saying that right. I met him at a Kriya Yoga retreat where I went to see my guru. Sorry, not my guru. A guru. Because we are all the guru, and that's what he would want you to know as well. That's probably the biggest thing I picked up from being around my guru at the time, was that he did not want to be your guru. He wanted you to remember who the fuck you were, collective remembrance, and that you were him and he was you. Liam says, I'm working today, but later I'll be with my family on Saturday. Nice. Nice, brother. What are you guys going to do for it? You're Jewish, I believe, right, Liam? Do you guys do anything for that? Any Jewish specific type things? Or is it kind of just like American Thanksgiving hangout? Spy Tukuber. Spy Tukuber. What's going on? Namaste. Yeah, I try to practice, but it's hard to keep it every day. But night proactive is easier for me. Oh, you're a nighttime meditator. Okay. CL, man's journey has more pages than we know about. Maybe parts of that journey you don't want your nephews to emulate, but the guy you are now is awesome, and I think your nephews could do a lot worse than turn out like you, Sharzy. I frickin' agree, CL. What a beautiful message. I could not agree more. We need a lot more people in the world like you, Sharzy. That's for sure. Yes, no Jewish tradition, says Liam, just American traditions. Roger, Roger. Morsey, welcome in. Namaste, brother. How the hell are you? If you are indeed a man. Yes, Brian Moore. What's going on, Morsey? Burker, namaste. And we got our little group following, Brandon in here too. Sharzy, well, there would be a whole chapter of things that not to do at sporting events, like throwing popcorn at Henderson Silver Knights bench. That sounds like something Sharzy would do, that's for sure. That's for sure. Hey, Liam, how about this? I did my first keynote run-through of my talk. Oh, no, he's not even here anymore. Oh, yeah, yes, Liam's here. I did my first run-through of my keynote speech at the JCC, the Jewish Community Center here in Toronto, and they apparently have freaking community centers all over the place, so I might be speaking at a lot of those. So maybe there'll be one in Denver sometime. Morsey, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Namaste, brother. It's only love and light over here, brother. You know how it is. It's only love and light over here. How the hell are you? Let us know. Let us know. CL. Yeah, leave it to the Golden Knights for now. Leave it for the Golden Knights for now. CL, how's the card going for Granddad? What's coming through as the art? What are you channeling through of the divine intelligence onto your canvas? Let us know. Let us know. Oh, wow. Big UFC news, people. Big UFC news. Ilia Topuria steps aside from UFC title defenses for family reasons. What is that about? Topuria announced Thursday he won't fight in early 2026, citing a difficult situation with his kids that needs his full attention. He won the title in June by knocking out Charles Oliveira and staying undefeated at 17-0, but wants to avoid delaying the division. UFC DO Dana White confirmed Justin Gaethje will face Paddy Pimblett for the interim title on January 24th in Las Vegas, with Topuria set to return later, possibly against the winner. Max Holloway offered supportive words from his own experience as a father. Wow, beautiful. This is beautiful, people. This is a great thing to tap into. Ilia Topuria is definitely a very spiritual man. I think he's religious, but that's still spiritual. I won't be fighting the first quarter next year. I'm going through a difficult moment in my personal life. I want to focus on my children and resolve the situation as soon as possible. Wow. What a freaking legend this guy is. Wow. Good for him. All respect to him. Very cool. Very cool. What do we got? What do we got? Sharzy, well, they were being cocky up by a lot, so me and my oldest nephew were throwing popcorn at them. CL just sent me a picture. The card looks great, says Jason. LOL, it's actually related to what we chatted last night about the hurling. Huller and Kilkenny gear, and it says hip-hop hurley because puns. Because puns. Silly, but I think my granddad will like it. Hey, you know him best. Sharzy, and I don't want to give anyone ideas of the shit I've done to my stepmom. No book for me. All right. All right, pal. What do we got here? Spy. Loved you on the Devils. So glad you gave it all for my fave team. All the best from Iceland. I'm an atheist father of 3, married, and I appreciate you spreading inclusive, positive warmth and love. Namaste. Namaste from Iceland. I love my Icelandic people. Stefan Eli is such an Icelandic brother of mine. I have a song coming out with him on Monday, Burker. Thank you so much for the kind words. I wonder why they're your favorite team over there in Iceland, but I love that you dropped in that you're an atheist father of 3, married, and I appreciate you spreading inclusivity and love. Thank you so much, brother. Everybody's welcome here. Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much for sharing. Love to know more about you. This is amazing. Johnny Crone says, love all. Connor, keep up the comedy. And to all the rest of you, good souls and gabbers, love you all. Stay grounded, stay positive, let go of the ego and all that bullshit, and meditate. I love you all too, Crony. Johnny Crone, if you're checking out for the night, gonna chow down. Love all you. See you tomorrow. Namaste, brother. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that food, brother. Enjoy. But you will. Oh wait, you won't see us tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. No stream. But I will see you on Sunday, brother. Love you. Jason Robertson. Namaste, brother. Not the Jason Robertson from the Dallas Stars. Jason Robinson is in the chat. Different Jason Robinson. Namaste, man, says CL to Johnny Crone. Amen. Amen. Okay, Johnny Crone's going to absolutely chow down. Absolutely chow down. We love it. We love it. But yeah, I'm loving this from Ilya Topuria. Talk about a champion at the top of his game, and he's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm literally just going to take care of my family. Fighting is secondary. So beautiful. Love to see that, people. Oh, we got a kid in warm-up. Is that little Ovechkin's? Is that Ovechkin's son in warm-up shooting on the goalies in a game? That's pretty freaking cool if that's the case. Damn. Breaking. Oh, we got a tweet about Urho-Pekka Luukkonen, the goalie of the Sabres. Somebody put a tweet out of him. Urho-Pekka Luukkonen at 40 Thieves at 12:45 a.m. fresh off the plane after a loss to Pittsburgh Penguins. This is the accountability the Buffalo Sabres organization holds up to their players. Tough look. Breaking. A 26-year-old dude caught having a life. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with this guy? What does that have to do with not playing well? Guy's not allowed to go out to the bar and talk to frickin' people? Jeez. People are weird, man. Jack White featuring Eminem, one of the best halftime shows you'll ever see. Was this the Super Bowl? When was this? What is this? When was this from? Oh, I'm playing the wrong song. I was playing my Spotify. What is this? Was this the halftime show that I never saw? Why was this shared just now? No idea what that is. What do we got here? Small feet. Pepitas, do you keep a consistent streaming schedule? When are you usually on? Yes, sir. So it says in the Fight Plan bio, which I guess I'm streaming from my personal account, but it's Sunday through Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. The only reason I don't is if I have a speaking engagement or something that I need to do as far as like my offerings of what I'm trying to bring here. So that's the only reason I wouldn't. But yeah, right now, 5 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Spy Tuku Bakur. It's 2007. I got home drunk one night. I decided hockey was the only sport worth following. I got on the old YouTube and searched for a great hockey player. Okay. I knew nothing about hockey at this point. A video pops up with Parise highlights. He's number 9. I focus in on him. There's no quit in him. Smaller dude. Whoa! Bakur, this is a story. I'm invested. You did zoom in on number 9, who plays like a freaking pit bull. I got to play with him in Minnesota, Bakur. He is such a good human. He works like a freaking pit bull. He's just very introverted, a very introverted dude, which made it hard to connect with him, and he didn't really have an influence in the locker room because he's so introverted. And that locker room, let me tell you, it needed his influence. It was a nightmare. Thank you for sharing that, Bakur. That's beautiful how you got into hockey. Thank you for sharing that. I know so much more about you now. I know what you're about. Yeah, Small Feet says, yeah, Ovi had him or them on the ice the other day too. Wow, that's pretty cool. Matt Nolan joining in. Hell yeah, brother. What's going on, Matt Nolan, 99? What's up, Gretzky? Lauren Millick, when you played in Toronto, which spot of Toronto did you like to be in the most on your off days? I didn't really do much exploring, to be honest, Lauren. But, you know, King Street West is cool. I like all the restaurants. I like the vibe. I definitely liked it there when I was playing. But I didn't go out much, I'll be completely honest. Me and my ex did not go out much. Jaden B84, was there any players you disliked playing with for just having a rude personality or other reasons? Oh, absolutely, Jaden. Absolutely. When I was playing and I was in my ego, Brett Bulmer, I did not like playing with Brett Bulmer. This guy was in his shit, let me tell you. But there's way more than that. There's many players I did not enjoy playing with. Bakur, he's making plays, scoring hard, earned goals, getting knocked over, hit. He's falling over. Endless engine on him. Literally endless engine on Zach Parise. You are nailing it, Bakur. Mr. Iceland, you know what you're talking about over there, brother. You know what you're talking about. Beautiful. Look at this donkey. Look at this donkey. This is coming out on today of all days on, and this is probably why. Talking about it on Thanksgiving. J.D. Vance is now claiming that when settlers arrived in the New World, they found widespread child sacrifice and that Christian civilization ended the practice. Archaeologists and historians, including experts in North American indigenous history, say this is a complete fabrication. There's zero evidence of widespread child sacrifice among First Nations. This isn't a slip. It's a racist revisionism dressed up as patriotism, and it tells you exactly how far they'll go to rewrite history to justify oppression. So freaking true. So true. C. S. Galvin 3, what's going on? B. Reels, what's going on? Burker, he gets up. Zach Parise, he keeps going. I decided he's my guy to follow and that his team is my favorite. Now I'm 47, a total Devils fan. I traveled to the States and Sweden to support and experience them live. Wow. Clarkson forever, he says. What a warrior David Clarkson was. Oh, man. Burker, you are getting it, brother. I love the way you see hockey, brother. What an amazing intro. What a pure intro to hockey to watch Zach Pitbull Parise just grind his ass off and almost win a cup. Man, that's one of the people I would have loved to see win a cup. Hockey gods were cruel there on that one, eh? Wow. What under-the-radar player in Toronto when you were there stood out the most off the ice? Ooh, what a question. Under-the-radar player in Toronto when you were there stood out most off the ice. Under-the-radar player stood out the most. I'd say Michael Bunting. I don't know if is he too on the radar for you? Michael Bunting stood out, though, because that motherfucker is so competitive. We'd be playing spike ball and he tried to cheat. Like, he's a greasy rat. Greasy rat. And I respect the shit out of it. He's so competitive. That's a guy I would take on my team any day. I think I'd have to dial in some of his stuff, some of his play, but I was very impressed by Michael Bunting. He's a little, not fully under the radar, but more under the radar than the other guys. Wendell Clarkson? LOL. Yeah. Couldn't go wrong with either Clarkson there. Yeah, his kids, Scholesy says. Scully says. CL, man, there was so many games last night. There was. I think almost every team played. Sharks lost bad to the Avs, but that wasn't really surprising. Did they? I didn't actually see that. Oh, okay. So the Bedard's Blackhawks were a lot better than Celebrini's team. Interesting. What'd that score end up? 6-0. Holy smokes. They feasted. They feasted, all right. Oh, so many interesting things on the internet, man. It's a crazy place. Who was the toughest guy you fought in the NHL? Satoshi Takano. Namaste, brother. Everybody, welcome in Satoshi Takano, a real good soul in a meat monkey spacesuit that's changing the world out here in many ways. Welcome in, brother. How the hell are you, pal? Hope you're doing well. Who is the toughest guy you fought in the NHL? Love you too, Satoshi. I love you so much, pal. I love you so much. Toughest guy I fought in the NHL was probably Anthony Peluso, I'd say. Or Dylan. I'll go Dylan McElrath. I'd say Dylan McElrath's tougher than Anthony Peluso. Jaden says, I remember you had a pit stop in Chicago during the season you signed with the Leafs. Did you request a trade for more opportunity, or was it a management decision? I requested the trade. They traded for Kyle Clifford. There's no room for me. There wasn't room for me to begin with. And I was miserable. So, yeah, I asked out of there. We may have a goal of the year from a guy in the AHL here.
Get around Thrun, and he does. 2-on-1. Trying to sell out here. Picked up.
Wow, that was nice. That was nice. Yep, that was nice. That was nice. Okay, let's get in the kick stream. What do we got over here? Anything? Sharzy, today for Thanksgiving football. Oh, that's what the performance is for. Got it. You ever talk to Sid on the ice? How did it go? Cam Sholey. You know what, Cam? I didn't get to play against Sid, unfortunately, but I got to warm up against him. So I got to warm up against the Penguins, but I didn't play. So what do you think I did? I got as close as I could without crossing that line and watched Sidney Crosby do his routine. Oh, yeah. I wasn't missing that front row seat. I did the same thing when I played against the Blackhawks with Taves and Kane, but then I got to play with them and meet them, and they were so nice to me. So nice to me. But I did get to play against Ovi and Tom motherfucking Wilson. Burker, check your PM. Relevant photo. Okay, I'll have to check that after, brother. KC Ames. Kajita sis. Namaste, Kajita. How the hell are you, fellow soul? Divine present moment to you. Divine present moment to you. Oh, I love Kajita. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Kajita? I'm sure you're spending it with your lovely family. You got to be doing that, right? You out in the Bay Area, or what's going on? What's the plan? Jaden, were you disappointed with your lack of chances you were given with the Leafs? I really wish they give you a chance at the fourth line. Your style of play would have been just what they could have used. I couldn't agree more with you, brother. I think I had more piss and vinegar in me at the time than Wayne Simmons and Nick Ritchie combined. But Simmer is a beauty. Fights super tough. Very, very tough. Very good. Definitely should have been there over Nick Ritchie. I think we all know that. Nick Ritchie's very talented, but he doesn't have any fire. One of the goofiest, funniest guys, though. Love you, Nick. But just as a hockey player, yeah, it did suck. You know, I was one of the last cuts. They said I did a lot better than they thought I would. Dubas was like, wow, you're a lot better than I thought you were, but you got to go down. You know, hopefully get called up, blah, blah, blah. I was very disappointed. Actually, absolutely, it crushed me. And in my book, I'll talk about that. Sharzy, minor league hockey is better than NHL. Unpopular opinion of mine. I agree, Sharzy. I agree. Cam Scully. Cool. Cool, brother. CL, obviously you found so much peace in it now, but was it a hard decision when you retired at first? Oh my goodness, CL. It wasn't my decision. That's the thing. I had no choice. I had no choice. There's no option. My wrist was toast. My wrist was toast. And there's no way I could have played anymore without hurting myself. Todd DiCarlo, TDeck05, you're coming in hot trying to request to get on the stream, brother. Who the hell are you, fellow soul? Welcome in, but who are you, brother? You're coming in hot. You're coming in hot trying to request to come on the stream. My goodness. We haven't had somebody come in like that. Amen, brother, says Jaden. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, it was the wrist, CL. Yeah. I would have, believe me, you're going to see in my book, I would have kept playing, chasing my permanent happiness in hockey until they dragged me off the ice. That's for sure. That's for sure. I was supposed to be the guy that everybody thought was going to play till I was 40 over there in Europe. End up playing over there in Wales or something. But I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I was healthy everywhere else except one stinking wrist. And it drove me absolutely crazy, CL, that this 2 serious injuries I had. If I had blown out my knee terribly, I'd still be playing today. And I only had 1 wrist injury, but I had both injuries to my wrist. CL? Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, so the wrist was almost a blessing? You're damn right it was, CL. As we say, so we shall create. That's exactly what it was. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. The best thing that ever happened to me, people, was that I did not get what I fought so hard in life for. That I did not become a full-time NHLer was the best thing that ever happened to me. Damn straight. Cam Scully, glad you came back to On Sound, bro. Hey, no coincidences, brother. You and me, our timelines were always crossed, brother. Probably in this life and the next and the one before it, brother. CL, hey, if you ended up in Wales, I could have seen you play. Exactly. A lot of people thought I would end up in the EIHL in those leagues. Bokes, what's going on? Welcome in, brother. Namaste. Peterborough, Ontario, how are you? Big fan of yours. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Todd. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for joining. First time we've had you in here. Lauren Millick, do you remember watching someone named Chris Govadaris when you were growing up? I think I've heard of that name, Lauren, but it doesn't really ring a strong bell. Small feet. Well, man, I'm heading out. Gonna go sit with myself for a while. Thanks for the space you hold, man. I really needed this. Small feet. Did you... First of all, I absolutely love that you're gonna go sit with yourself, but did you screenshot on my Instagram profile? If you go to my profile in the discipline tab and you click it, did you screenshot the meditation practice that's there to do? Because if you haven't, please do that. Please do that. It can only help. It can only help whatever you're doing, sit with yourself. But I absolutely love that you're going to do that. Everybody, I do not care if I get 0 viewers on the stream. If you're all out meditating instead, that's what I want. That's what I want. Jaden, you're coming in with great questions, brother. How would you summarize your time in Chicago for the short period you were there? I know they were a bottom of the league team, but it must have been nice to be back in the NHL over the AHL. It was brutal. It was brutal, Jaden. They said in the paper I was going to get every opportunity to be the team tough guy. And I didn't whatsoever. I got 2 games 3 weeks apart with the COVID pandemic raging. And then I got really pissed off and frustrated. And I ran my mouth and I got myself in trouble. And you read about it in the book. But it was miserable, brother. The only positive was, being in the NHL a little bit. But getting to meet Johnny Taves, Patty Kane. Me and Johnny Taves really connected on some deep levels. That was really it, man. That's how shit and miserable it was. Bouks is riding the Iron Lung back in the saddle. Bouks, where are you back in the saddle? What is going on here? Tell me. What are you talking about riding the Iron Lung? Small feet, I did not, but I'll do that before I go. Yes, please. Please screenshot that, save it, read it, dial it in for your sit tonight for meditation. So proud of you, brother. So proud of you for coming back to the calling in your heart, that remembrance, that ache, that you want permanent happiness, and coming back to the stream. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. What do we got here? See you, small feet. Namaste, says CL. Connor shared Jason Ralph was the best chirper of all time. Who's that? Jason Byrne, would have loved having you over here. Our team is called the Devils too. Nice. The Cardiff Devils, right. Go Devils, CL. Go Devils. Would have been perfect for me. The Cardiff Devils, everybody. Wow, this guy scored a goal in front of his friends and family, people. Nick Blankenberg, who's from the Detroit area, said he had 50 to 100 people in attendance tonight. Said he had some nerves to start the game, but wow, what a goal to score in front of your friends and family. Wow, we got to watch this, people. We got to watch this one. I got to change the thing. We got to watch this one for sure. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Nope. Not that one. Whoops. Where is it here? Alex Doherty. Let's see what he's talking about. I want to see this goal. There we go. Let's see this. This will be a special moment.
O'Reilly steals that pass.
Good job by O'Reilly there, reading that, finding Larkin there. Kane was looking for him.
Feathers it. Blankenberg.
Oh, what a dish by O'Reilly.
What a move.
What a goal.
The Michigan Wolverine. Nick Blankenberg ties the score.
Wow. Good for him. That's freaking awesome. You love to see people succeed like that. Wow. What do we got here? Chilliwack and the BCHL moving up into the dub with them, teaching these young kids how to be pros for when they move on. Frickin' right, Spouks. Congratulations, man. Way to be back in the saddle. Moving up into the dub. The Chilliwack. Wow, this is great, man. How's it been so far? How have the boys been? What's it like being back? Jaden, I appreciate the compliment, man. I love getting the inside scoop on topics like that and behind-the-scenes stuff. It's very interesting and cool to hear. Thanks for all the great answers, man. Namaste, brother. Always here to answer your questions, my man. Always here. Always here. Thank you so much for the beautiful questions, the kind words. You're a smart dude. I like your interest. You're a curious guy. Follow that curiosity all the way. Lauren Millick, what was it like being on the same team as Fleury? What a great question, Lauren. I've addressed this before, but I will never turn down an opportunity to talk about Marc-Andre Fleury. We all hear how great of a guy Marc-Andre Fleury is. And let me tell you, I've never met someone in my life that's exceeded expectations that far. He is everything people say he is and infinitely more. He was so nice to me. I met him in the change stall taking off our suits or for practice or our clothes for practice, and he could have buzzed around and left and said, but he just stood there and talked to me for like 10 minutes, got to know me. Honestly, incredible. Being around him was so much fun. Practicing with him, he was so fun. Like, competitive, but nice. Like, super competitive, wanted to win, and he would swear and get mad at himself, but he always was just a happy guy. Like, I don't know, it was so weird. He just seemed like he had life figured out, that guy. Bakur, please tag me after you check out the photo I sent you. Context is everything. Okay. All right. I'll have to see that after. I'm not going to check now, brother, because I'm on the stream, but I'll check it when I can, okay? Jaden, did you sign in Toronto that off solely based on the fact that you just wanted to play for your childhood team, or did you see a need in the team where you think they could have used you? The last team I wanted to sign with was Toronto. In my personal life, people knew I hated the Leafs, and I felt like a hypocrite signing because their team mentality and the way Dubas and Keefe ran it, I thought was so ass backwards. But I convinced myself that it would work because I wasn't getting any other offers. My agent pulled a rabbit out of a hat, and I wasn't getting much. And yeah, I don't know how I got that one-way deal. So I tried to convince myself in my delusion, in my unconsciousness, in my hypomania, undiagnosed, that it was all meant to be, and this was finally where I was going to make the NHL. So when you set yourself up for those expectations, oh boy, was it tough when they didn't get met. It was tough. Baux is saying, it's like riding a bike. Good group of kids, always asking questions about being the pros. May or may not have added a front fight strap for one of the guys that wants to take on that role. Let's go, Baux. I fucking love that. You told him about it. You went out of your way to put that front strap on. You're a fucking beauty, Baux. That's what makes you different, brother. That's what makes you such a great trainer. That's why we fucking connected, because you're a good man. You're a good fucking man and you care. Fucking A, Nolan Bowker. I love you, brother. You got it, says Bakur. Peace. Have a great night, Zach Parise. I love your freaking game. I love the way you see the game and what you've been introduced with the New Jersey Devils and Zach Parise. I love you, Icelandic brother. Keep being a great father. Goots, what's going on, Brad Gutierrez? He's chiming in on Thanksgiving evening. What's going on, Goots? How's your Thanksgiving been? What do we got here? Shersey, UHL guy for Rockford. If you ever get time to watch Roadhogs on YouTube, we'll show you a better journey than players before you. Wow, you had a better journey. It will show you had a better journey than the players before you. Did you know Jordan Tutu? His story reflects some of the major things you talk about, pain and perseverance and personal growth. I have not met him. I did play against him once. I don't think we didn't really come together for a fight, which he would have been a really tough dude to fight. My goodness. Shersey, he chirped Chris Chelios and Darren Hatcher in the 2006 NHL lockout. What a legend this guy is. Chirp those guys? Jason Ralph? CL, love Flower. Flower's the best. Cam Scully, Harold Ballard ruined the franchise, and it's been a corporate bottom line mentality ever since. So sad, Cam, eh? So sad. You've seen that whole arc, brother. Oh, it's tough. That's tough. Jaden, who is a guy you wish you could have fought but never got the chance? Chara. Chara and Big Buff, two like the large dudes that people would just think you're crazy to fight. I asked both of them. I asked Chara like 5 times one shift. And he's just like, fuck off, in his Czech or Slovak accent, whatever it is. God damn it, man. You fight other people. He fought my buddy Jeff VL, who's like 6 feet tall. And he's not fighting me? That was kind of annoying. I would have liked to fight him. Goots, yo, I just got done eating and stuffed. My 1-year-old daughter ate all the ice cream and pie, but no turkey. LOL. Pfft. That's kiddos, right? Now she's going to have just a terrible, terrible stomach ache, and maybe she'll learn, right? But holy crap, be a kid and have fun, why don't you, eh? Why not? Best Shift Training. Welcome in, Best Shift Training. Namaste to you and yours. Divine Present Moment. Where are you tuning in from? And Paul Park. What's going on, Paul? Where are you tuning in from? Shersey, did you ever hear from Archie on Instagram? He hasn't been on a long time. I know, that's true. I think you mean Ashraf, but yes, Ashraf has not been on in a long time, hasn't messaged us. Maybe that means, Shersey, he figured out his sleep pattern. maybe he's doing real well. Let's go to the positive there and hope that for Ashraf, the honorable sword. Maybe he met his woman and he's too busy now. Maybe he's dating her for, for good. Who knows? But yeah, haven't heard from him. Lauren Millick, do you think the reason why Toronto is doing bad this year is due to no longer having Mitch Marner around? I think it definitely doesn't help Lauren, because they were a regular season team, right? They only really won the regular season. And how did they win? Because Mitch Marner got points, right? So, yeah, I think it's definitely affected them. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You can have all this. Before, it was just you got more points and more wins with Marner, and then you shit out in the playoffs, and it doesn't matter. So at least they're going to actually be the team they need to be and suck, so they actually make the changes they need to. Eagan, Minnesota. That's where he's from. Okay. Love it. I know that place. Is that how you followed me from my time playing in Minnesota? I'm in Owen Sound, Ontario now. That's where me and my mom live, back home where I played junior in Canada. Jay Borges, what's going on? Sholey. Loved watching Jim Kite fights because he'd come in so fast and go down so fast, but man, had the fighting spirit. Hey, you nailed it, CL. They don't call him Jim Kite Good Night or Good Night Jim Kite for no reason. He got knocked out and that announcer just went crazy on him, but he's actually battling cancer right now, I think, CL. His face is all scarred up from treatments and stuff, and he's going through it. So all the love to Jim Kite, but you are right. You are right on how he fought. I'm hoping the best for him, but I miss him. Yeah, me too. I miss Ashraf. Yeah, go look up CL. I'll show you. I'll show you right here. This is what's going on in Jim Kite's life. Not saying you said anything bad about him. I agree with how he fights, but watch this. You see here? No, you're not seeing that one. Okay, I gotta get off this one. The profile was on this one. This is the one. Jim Kite. Prepare yourself, CL. It's tough. Apparently my internet's not working all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Come on now. Here he is. Make sure it's big enough.
Day chemotherapy. Hey everyone, Jim Kite here. Everybody knows that November is Hockey Fights Cancer Month. And I'm on day 21 of a 30-day chemotherapy regimen on my head and my face. And yes, it is as uncomfortable as it looks. But I do not have skin cancer. This is a proactive, preventative measure to treat precancerous skin issues that I've accumulated over my 61 years on this earth. Like many of you, I have had close friends and family.
Damn, so he's precancerous. Interesting. He's doing it ahead of time just to make sure he's all good. Good for him. Good for him. Warrior. Going through the pain to live a longer life. Good for him. She loved it and overall was a good kid tonight. Now tuning in for all the good vibes and positive people in this group. Namaste, Gutierrez. Namaste, brother. Well, about that, I haven't checked in with you, I don't think, in a while. Are you meditating, brother? Are you meditating every morning? What's your journey going like? Jay Borges is in Jasper, Alberta. What a beautiful frickin' place you live, man. Holy nature bathing. You can just step outside and be in God's country, baby. Bokes, shit service for going through the mountains. Love to see you doing well, big man. Have to jump on one of these days with you, brother. Namaste, brother. Absolutely. Love it, brother. Please keep spreading the good vibes to those young bucks. Teach them the way. Jaden, what was your thoughts on Marner in your time in Toronto? I've seen stuff that said he wasn't the kindest dude, but I don't like believing things like that. Just read online. Jaden, I'll tell you right now, Mitch Marner was a sweetheart to me. He was so nice. Mitch Marner was like that kid on the team, especially in the summer when we were up at John Tavares' cottage. He's like that kid that's just like wearing neon and just wants to party and have a good time. Super positive, nothing bad to say. His wife was awesome. Went over to his house for a team party one time. Just like a finger food type thing, set it all up for the boys. He was great. Don't read a single thing bad about him. I'm sure he has some influences. I've heard some stuff about his dad being on him and stuff, but from my experience, Mitch Marner was awesome. He was awesome. Awesome. Just been following for a while. Appreciate you, Best Shift Training. Appreciate you, brother. How's the shift training going out there? How's it going? What are you doing? Tell us what it's all about. SemVet56, what's going on? Goots, I haven't started yet, but really thinking about getting into it. I just don't know where to start or anything about it. Well, Gutierrez, Scoots Magoots, you're in the right place, brother. This is what you're going to do. Listen up. You're going to go to my profile on Instagram. You're going to go to the discipline highlight, the circle with discipline on it. You're going to click that. You're going to screenshot it, and you're going to do it. You're just going to read it and do what it says. It's as simple as it gets. If you'd like, we have 14 minutes left, less than 14 minutes. Go do that right now. Get out, go screenshot that, read it, come back and ask me questions before the night's over so you can wake up tomorrow morning and do your first frickin' meditation the morning after Thanksgiving. And then we can hear, we've done this many times with people. They start on the Thursday stream meditating and then they come on Sunday and they've had 3 meditations in. Frank the Tank did this. He's in 2 weeks in. His life's changing more than he can believe. He sent me DMs today that he's like, he can't believe how beautiful life is after 2 weeks of meditating. Okay. He's growing fast. So you're going to get 1 minute meditation in tomorrow, 1 minute 15 Saturday, and 1 minute 30 before we jump on the stream Sunday night. And I want to see where you're at then. I want to see where you're at if you've done it, brother. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go, baby. This is what the stream's ultimately all about, getting you guys to sit down and face yourself and meditate and finally figure out that the happiness you all seek is inside yourself. You got to do the work, though. CL, I don't even know if you're meditating, CL. CL, are you meditating every morning? We got to check in with you, brother soul. He did, CL said he did lots of great advocate work for deaf kids in sports and education. Oh, that's nice about him. Yeah, that's a fight he's not going down in. For real, meditating and talking about struggles genuinely makes you lighter. Okay, so CL, you have been meditating, CL. Is that true? Every morning? Let us know. We got Nolan Bowker still in here with his damn Wi-Fi connection. Mel's back. Mel, are you feeling any better? Oh, I hope I'm sending you all the love and healing vibrations to ease your discomfort right now and your sickness on top of your freaking pain every day. I'm thinking about you, Mel. Sharzy, you got to be the light you want to see and be the light you got to have. And to be the light, you got to have positive energy. Amen, brother. There's a great saying, and it says, as a man thinketh, so he is, right? If you think you're free, you're free. If you think you're positive energy, you're positive energy. If you think you're love and light, you're love and light. If you think you're not, then you ain't. Even though you couldn't possibly not be, you aren't. We are the creator of our reality. We collapse space and time with our thoughts, with our focus, with our intention. It's just the way it is. Lauren Millick, what was Morgan Riley like? Honestly, Morgan Riley was the epitome of every guy I met. So freaking nice, Lauren. Like, stupid nice. Like, sit down and talk to you about anything, put his knee over his lap, and just a sophisticated man. Just a very mature man for his age. So inclusive. At the time, I was a left-wing loony, and I was going crazy, being so belligerently bigoted towards bigots. And he just held space for me. He didn't judge me. Same with Spezza. Same with Johnny Tavares. Same with all the boys. Muzzin, they're incredible. But I was also very strong-willed, so I didn't let anybody fuck around with me back then, that's for sure. So they probably were a little scared of me. Because I was a psycho. Jay McKay, what's going on? Ricky Gowans, what's going on? Welcome in, boys. Namaste. Jason Byrne Hanna, just checked out the highlight on your profile. I've been meditating daily since I was a teenager and it's really seeing this community you're building online. Whoa! Jason Byrne Hanna's been meditating daily since he was a teenager? And a pescatarian? No wonder you guys got some love and light pouring out of this home in frickin' Ireland. My goodness. CL says, meditating most mornings. Would like to say every morning, but not there yet. Sometimes miss it. Sometimes think, hey, I'll get to it later, which is crazy because it's literally always a positive thing to do. Great reflection there. Yeah, Jason's ahead of me on this. Aha. Great reflection there, CL. Wow, you guys have found this stream for a reason. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that, Jason and CL. This is so beautiful. My goodness. Wow. Jaden, who is the coldest person? Who is the coldest personality in the Toronto locker room? The coldest. The coldest personality in the Toronto locker room. I have to go back and look at the roster here. Coldest personality in the Toronto locker room. The 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 coldest personality in the Toronto They were all so nice. That wasn't the problem. They were so freaking nice. Damn ads. I don't remember who's cold. It just shows you there really wasn't anybody. Let's see here. That was 21-22. The coldest personality on the Leafs was honestly just like a Russian that didn't really speak English. That's really it. Kirill Semyonov. But that doesn't even count because he's from Russia and he didn't speak much English. Just shows you there was nobody not nice. Goots, just read the detailed info on your profile and we'll start tomorrow morning. Amen, Goots. Let's go, brother. Do you have any questions, Goots? A lot of people have questions after they read that. I think I laid it out pretty freaking good, but some people think I didn't. So what any questions do you have, if any? Just confirm with me that you got it all good to go. Do you know how to watch your breath? User Hops, are you going to post the Florian Jacki fight? Namaste, my man. Namaste, brother. I have recorded the Florian Jacki fight with Dakota Mermis. It's in the queue. It'll be getting posted this week, I believe. Kale Price, what's going on? Namaste, brother. What do we got here? Cam Sholey. Who did you connect with most spiritually? Cam, you talking about hockey players? Are you talking about teachers, guru, anything like that? Who are you specifying? Who did I connect with most spiritually? Are you talking about on the Leafs? Let me know, because if it's about the Leafs, I was not spiritual back then. And hockey in general. Well, I wasn't really spiritual back then. That's the problem. So it's been more post-life. Cam Scully, honestly, the guy I've connected with most spiritually in hockey was like last week, Diamond Hands Daniel Amesbury, one of the freaking toughest guys in pro hockey, who won Ice Wars, the first inaugural Ice Wars. That's who I've connected with most spiritually. It just happened like a week ago. So yeah, that shows you how not spiritual I was when I played hockey, Cam. We were never not spiritual. I just was totally unaware. Goots, pretty detailed info you provided, but I guess you could give me some tips on following your breath. Absolutely, brother. So pick whatever feels natural for you. When you sit down tomorrow, if it feels natural to watch the air going in and out of your nose, or watching your chest rise and fall, or watching your diaphragm, your belly go up and down, pick one of those and stick with it. You're going to have the urge to want to bounce around. Feel it out. Bounce around a little bit, but feel out which one and pick one. And then, like the whole time you've been on this call, on this live, you've never thought to need to breathe, right? You haven't tried to breathe once. You haven't thought to pump the blood in your veins and your heart. You just sit behind it and watch. You just let go of doing anything other than sitting there, and your breath will naturally rise and fall. And you just watch it. And when that mind wanders to what you got to feed your daughter, or is she going to have a stomach ache? Is she going to have diarrhea because she ate pie and ice cream all night? No turkey. Whatever the thought comes up, oh, I'm meditating. Oh, am I doing this right? Am I not doing this right? You just sit behind it and watch it, brother. And watch that breath. Every time your mind wanders to that thought, you bring it back to your breath. And you only got to do it for 1 minute. And you just start adding 15 seconds every morning. That's it, brother. You got this, brother. You got this. User Hops, beauty. Florin reminds me of you. Hard-nosed kid. Have you ever thought of reffing lining? Oh, thanks very much. That's very nice. That's very kind of you. I kind of see what you're saying. I definitely have a similar game to Florian. That's for sure. That's for sure. I actually really agree with you. I think he's plays center. I think he's a little more skilled than I was. Dirk Martin. Namaste, brother. Namaste, Dirk. Jaden, Diamond Hands is awesome. No bad blood or anything, but the way you guys both fight and chuck him, that fight would be generational to watch. Oh, man. I'll tell you right now, Jaden, Diamond Hands would have cut me up. I was a bleeder. I got cut so easily, and he's 6'1", 225. I was 6'4", 215. He would have ate me. I would have had to keep him so off balance to not get hit by him. He would have crushed me. Dirk Martin says, hello, everyone. Namaste, Dirk. Namaste. Okay. Cam Scully says, cool. Like the answer. Sharzy, got to go. Namaste. Everyone have a great night. Enjoy your 2 days off of stream. Namaste, Sharzy. I hope you do too, brother. Thank you so much. Okay. Jason has always carried so much calm and peace and joy and good advice. Couldn't have had a better older brother. Need to remember to let myself connect with my siblings more because I've been missing out on a lot because of my own negative desires to shut myself away. What a beautiful share. What a beautiful share, CL. What a beautiful thing to bring on your brother tonight. You brought on your older brother that's taught you so much into a space that you've been finding that's nourishing. And now you're both here. Look at you. You said last night in the stream, I don't know if you shared that with Jason, but you want to be there for your siblings more. And you just said it here, but this is so beautiful. So beautiful, CL. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Just glad and asked my brother to join. So glad he came on. Amen. That's what a good brother does. Younger brother asks to do something with the older brother, and the older brother says yes. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Man. You guys are inspiring. Really inspiring. I can't talk about some of the stuff I got going on in that area of my life because it's personal to people in my life and they don't want me to share it, but in due time, all in due time. But I'm so encouraged by your brotherly love and your relationship here. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Damn, that's awesome. All right, we're coming up on almost the end of the stream here, people. And I want to be that for my little brothers. You're damn right, CL. As I say, so I shall create. As you say, so you shall create. You already are that for your brothers. You already are that for your brothers. You already are that for your brothers. You already are the lighthouse for your brothers, the way that Jason was the lighthouse for you. Amen. Namaste. Brandon, where do you used to celebrate Thanksgiving in the States when you lived there? Team dinner? Haha. When I was at the Minnesota Wild, remember I told you I had the most toxic locker room, Brandon? Me and my buddy Ty Gravac sat in the hotel and nobody invited us over to Thanksgiving dinner. We ate in the lobby pub, the lobby restaurant, the bar. That's where we had our Thanksgiving. Never got invited. Other years, of course, got invited over by veterans, had team dinners, the whole deal, but not that first year. Not that first year, but it was always football squares, Brandon. Always a big board, football squares, betting on the money per quarter, all that kind of stuff. I didn't like it. They made me do it sometimes. $20. You just got to be involved. Blah blah blah. I wasn't about the gambling because my dad was a gambling addict. Which goalie was the easiest to score against? Oh, gosh. I don't know if I have an answer for that one, Lauren. I didn't score enough goals to have that answer. I'm not qualified for that one. I like to joke, though, that I sniped on Jordan Binnington high glove, my favorite spot to shoot, quite a lot in practice. Who is the most religious Christianity guy you ever played with hockey? Josiah Slavin, younger brother of Jacob Slavin, who's probably the most religious guy in the NHL. I played with his younger brother in Rockford, Josiah, extremely religious. But I have to say, even though I don't agree with his views, he walked the talk from what I could see. So I got to respect it. Roger Pomerlo. Namaste, brother. You're just joining right as we're about to get off. Thank you so much for tuning in just for a little bit. Namaste and all the good vibrations to you. Jason Byrne. Listen to this. You're my lighthouse, man. Amen, CL. That's your lighthouse. That's your lighthouse. Jason Byrne says, really enjoyed being here on the stream. We'll have to come back for more. Love your energy and appreciate the positive influence you are on CL. Namaste, brother. And thank you for being the lighthouse to CL. My goodness. The fuck was wrong with the Wilds, man? Yeah, for real. They're an awful team. Awful team. But hey, Jason Byrne, thank you so much for staying up later tonight. I know that's probably not your normal routine. I'm so thankful that you came on. Thank you so much for being the big brother that I never had for CL. I would have loved to have a big brother like you. My goodness, if my big brother was meditating from a young age, I'd been a freaking mental fortress by the time I got to the NHL. My goodness. What a blessing, CL. Lean into that. Follow that light of your brother. Follow that light. Follow it, follow it, follow it. All right, people? We're going to take it out. I'll put on some tunes and we'll take it out to that, okay? Have a wonderful night. Brad Gutierrez, if you're still here, Goots. I don't think he is, but I hope he's going to meditate and be back. Cam Scully, enjoy, brother, getting that tiny home set up. Send me a message of how that's going. Namaste, it's Mr. Delaney. Welcome in. We're just heading out. We're just shutting down the stream. Thanks for joining, but I love you all. I truly love you all. We're going to be back for what, week 9 of live streaming? Week 9 of live streaming next week? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It just keeps going. It keeps leveling up. I will see you guys on the other side of Friday, Saturday. I will see you Sunday evening. I love you all. Namaste. Good night, Jim Kite, and keep fighting, Jim Kite. We love it, buddy. We love it.